All this week to mark Veterans Day, we've shared stories to honor the service and sacrifice of our nation's heroes. Well, we wrap up this week with CBS's Steve Hartman on the road, showing how a stranger's powerful act of kindness helped one military family heal.
Donna Parker is on the last leg of a journey to find the rightful owner of these Army uniforms. A journey that began more than 2 years ago at the bottom of this dumpster.
These are Army suits. Whose are these? Why are they in the trash?
So this became an obsession?
It did, for a very long time.
All she had to go on was a common last name, Mackenzie. But Donna researched, posted on social media, even set up tables at festivals around her home in Lexington, Kentucky, hoping someone might know who these belonged to. And eventually, Donna did get the full name.
And when I did, his obituary was the first thing that came up. And it hit me like it would a family member.
Back in 2018, Sergeant Keith Mackenzie, who had survived 2 deployments to Afghanistan, took his own life. He'd been diagnosed with PTSD. Marriage was crumbling, car repossessed, which is actually how the uniform ended up in the dumpster. This wasn't at all the answer Donna was hoping to find, but it made returning that uniform more important than ever.
Somebody may have wanted them.
You could have never guessed how much they were wanted.
No.
1,000 miles away in Waco, Texas, Keith Mackenzie Jr., who was left to shag his own fly balls, still feels some bitterness toward his father. But that military service, that's a part of his dad he holds on to dearly, and literally.
I'd just sit there and hold the dog tags. For a good while, I never took them off, since that's kind of all we had.
That was all he had, until his mother, Crystal, got a phone call from a stranger.
She answered a prayer that I didn't know I was praying for. Some faith that there's people out there that care.
Crystal and her daughter, Kayla, knew Donna was coming.
Howdy.
But it was a surprise to Keith.
I brought these for you, all the way from Kentucky. I've been looking for y'all for a long time.
Thank you.
Donna Parker set out to return a uniform.
I don't think you understand how much this really means to all of us.
But what she really returned to this family was hope. Steve Hartman, on the road, near Waco, Texas.
Hope and faith, and a reminder that we will not forget the service and sacrifice of our veterans. We'll be right back.